In the sweltering, rumor-laden streets of rural Louisiana, where the bay's murky waters mirrored a sky heavy with secrets and the air thrummed with the relentless hum of cicadas weaving a tapestry of sound through the dense, humid air, the quaint town of St. Martinville simmered with an undercurrent of tension that belied its picturesque facade of moss-draped oaks and weathered clapboard houses. Nestled in the heart of Cajun country, where the scent of magnolias mingled with the earthy must of the swamp, the annual Bayou Harvest Festival was a vibrant escape from the everyday, drawing tens of thousands with its sprawling crawfish boils that steamed the air with spice, the soulful twang of zydeco melodies that pulsed through the crowd, and lanterns that cast a warm, flickering glow over the muddy lanes, transforming the town into a living celebration of culture and community. At the heart of this lively tableau was Lila Moreau, a 32-year-old mother with tired eyes shadowed by sleepless nights, her once vibrant spirit frayed by years of isolation, suspicion, and the weight of a mind teetering on the edge. Her restless energy, a stark contrast to the festival's joviality. Lila was the mother of 5-year-old Celeste Moreau, a bright and delicate child with wide brown eyes that sparkled with innocence, a timid smile that hid her fears, and a love for crafting paper butterflies that became her refuge, her presence a beacon of light in their modest shotgun house perched on the town's rugged outskirts. The house, with its peeling paint curling like old skin, a creaking porch that groaned under every step, and a locked attic that hinted at hidden tensions with its muffled creaks and the faint scent of mildew, was a sanctuary turned battleground where Lila's growing paranoia about her husband, Marcus Moreau, a 35-year-old oil rig worker with calloused hands roughened by labor, a wary demeanor etched into his face, and a habit of long absences that left gaping holes in their family life, fueled daily conflicts that reverberated through its thin walls. Lila was a woman shaped by a turbulent past that haunted her like a ghost in the Bayou mist, her childhood marked by neglect from a father who drank away his sorrows and a mother who vanished into silence, leaving her with whispers of family scandals that she carried like a heavy cloak. Her unease began when Celeste was born, a moment she described in hushed tones to a neighbor as feeling like the child carried a secret tied to her lineage, a connection that bordered on obsession and grew into a belief that Celeste was both a gift and a burden. By 2024, Lila had started documenting her spiraling suspicions in a series of frantic journal entries scribbled in a shaky hand, voice memos recorded on a cracked tablet that buzzed with static, and cryptic notes hidden in drawers accusing Marcus of hiding a double life filled with infidelity, child endangerment, and conspiring with a shadowy cult to steal Celeste away, claims fueled by misinterpreted phone calls, late-night arrivals, and a neighbor's offhand comment about Marcus' coworker, Celeste, a she-girl who found solace in her art, her paper butterflies a fragile shield against the storm brewing at home, became the focal point of Lila's delusions, seen as both a treasure to protect and a threat to her fragile sanity. Lila's breaking point came in early 2025, when she found a cryptic note she believed was from Marcus, though it was later revealed as a prank by a neighbor's mischievous child. Its words were leaving, soon igniting a firestorm of paranoia that convinced her he was planning to abandon them. Determined to flee with Celeste and shield her from this imagined scheme, Lyle saw the Bayou Harvest Festival, with its teeming crowds, as a perfect cover, as the stage for her desperate escape, a plan she hatched in the attic's dim light amidst the cobwebs and the echo of her own breathing. On July 21, 2025, at 2:40 p.m. East, which aligns with 7:40 am St. Louisiana time, the Bayou Harvest Festival was alive with the rich aroma of boiling crawfish that wafted through the air, the lively strum of accordions that set feet tapping, and the laughter of festival goers that mingled with the rustle of leaves, creating a symphony of life. Lila, in a faded sundress damp with sweat that clung to her skin, moved through the crowd with Celeste in tow, the child clutching a paper butterfly she'd crafted that morning, its delicate wings trembling in her small hands. Lila's tablet, filled with her rants, a final message blaming Marcus for her fears and recordings of her whispered plans, was tucked in her bag, its weight a constant reminder of her mission. Her nerves were frayed to breaking. She'd stopped taking her anxiety medication weeks ago, convinced it was part of Marcus' plot to dull her instincts, leaving her mind a whirlwind of shadows and half-formed threats. Celeste's teacher, Miss Du Bois, a compassionate woman with graying hair and a gentle voice, who'd noticed Lila's erratic behavior snapping at Celeste in public, muttering to herself, had alerted social services with concerns about the child's safety. But the system's wheels turned slowly, bogged down by bureaucracy. When Lila saw Marcus laughing with a coworker near a crawfish boil, his head thrown back in a rare moment of ease, her paranoia flared like a struck match. She saw it as irrefutable evidence of his disloyalty, a sign he was plotting their departure without her. She whisked Celeste to a quiet bayou dock hidden behind a cluster of cypress trees, planning to take a hidden boat she'd stashed weeks ago and disappear into the swamp, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and resolve. But a festival attendee, Jake Landry, a 28-year-old blogger with a penchant for local drama and a camera always at the ready, filmed their tense exchange. Lila's urgent whispers, Celeste's wide-eyed confusion, posting it online with sharp Bayou escape, igniting a viral stir that rippled through social media within hours. The situation unraveled when Jake's video hit 5 million views, its grainy footage showing Lila's frantic demeanor, Celeste's bewildered expression, and the dock's eerie stillness, sparking a frenzy of speculation across platforms. The town buzzed like a disturbed hive. Neighbors gathered on porches to whisper about Lila's mental state. Marcus rushed from the festival grounds to find them, his face etched with panic, and police arrived with flashing lights to de-escalate the scene, their radios crackling with urgency. Lyle, cornered at the dock as the boat rocked gently against the pilings, broke down under the weight of her delusions, her voice cracking as she poured out her fears to the officers. Marcus' supposed plot, the cult she imagined, the need to protect Celeste, leading to their immediate placement in protective custody to prevent any harm. The tablet's messages, recovered by police, exposed her spiraling paranoia, its recordings a chaotic mix of accusations and pleas, prompting a mental health evaluation rather than criminal charges, though the community remained divided. The festival paused as the incident cast a pall over the celebrations, with impromptu vigils held under the oaks, candles flickering in the dust, and debates raging about domestic strain and support systems. Marcus, devastated by his role in Lila's breakdown, admitted his neglect this long hours, his emotional distance, of owing to seek counseling to rebuild their family, while social services intervened with a caseworker assigned to monitor their home. The case uncovered deeper issues: a local prank culture that fueled Lila's delusions, inadequate mental health resources in the rural parish, and Marcus' unintentional contribution to her isolation, painting a picture of a family teetering on the edge. By 2030, Lila, under psychiatric care and medication, began to reconcile with Marcus, their marriage mending through therapy sessions that peeled back layers of mistrust, and Celeste thrived in a supportive environment, her butterfly art inspiring a local program to help children express their emotions. In 2100, descendants of the Moreau family, guided by historical records, uncovered a prank ring tied to the Order of the Mist, a group with roots in St. Martinville's past, their efforts linked to a prophecy of unity and healing that echoed Celeste's resilience. By 3000, a descendant, Lila Moreau, led a psychic harmony movement in a biotech Louisiana of touring choral skyscrapers and spirit portals, fulfilling a legacy of familial redemption, while the Order's echo faded into legend, hinting at a possibility of peace across dimensions. Across centuries, Lila's flight and Marcus' awakening rippled, their story a testament to survival and the slow, painful process of healing, as the Bayou whispered of a future where love might prevail.